And on this video I thought I'd just show you some captures from the NOAA and Meteor satellites that I've received recently. A few people have messaged me on a few social media sites that I've shared the images with, and I thought it'd be nice to just show you some various different images that have actually been captured. So we are logged in at the moment, so let's just go over to captures and have a look there, and this shows us all the captured images that I've got. Now I only actually capture from NOAA 19, 18 and Meteor M2-3. I don't capture from NOAA 15. There's a few problems with that, so I don't use that particular satellite. So yeah, it's the 19th of the 12th today, so looking at some captures earlier today. So this is a NOAA 18 one that we're going to look at now first. We can see here all the different images that it's actually captured, and probably the better looking ones are probably something like this. If we open it up, we can see from the image that I've got the map overlay on, and I don't have the crosshair or anything like that. There's a separate video how you edit and remove the crosshairs and things like that, but yeah, that's a fairly reasonable image there. You see the cloud cover coming over the UK there. We go back and we can view ones like this that will actually show you a bit more detail about the cloud, where you can see the weather within the cloud and things like that, and the images are highlighted a bit more better than they currently are on a standard image. And we've got all different sorts of enhancements and different image types there as well that we can look at. You can look at a thermal image like that will show you, basically the amount of rainfall and things like that you're likely to see coming over wherever you happen to be. So that's that one. And we've got obviously all the different views you can look at of the image. So we'll go back, and that's a NOAA 18 we've just looked at. Now let's look at a Meteor M2-3 image. Obviously these are a little bit better. So that's one with the UK sort of the overview, and you can see the outlines of all the countries and things like that. If we just open a plain image, you can see there that we've just basically got cloud cover over the UK on this image. You can't see the UK at all, but it is actually just below here, below all these clouds. So that's where the UK is, but you can't see anything at the moment on this particular image because the cloud cover is so bad on that image. You can see, just comparing the two light for light there, that just the top half of the UK is just barely visible. So we'll go back and we'll have a look at a different image. So let's have a look at another NOAA 18 image from last night here now. We've got a little bit of cloud cover coming over the UK there, but that's a fairly clear, decent image. A little bit of distortion on it, not a lot, but yeah, we can clearly see where the cloud cover is over the UK there on that image. Again, some thermals and enhancement images there as well, where we can see where the rain and bad weather, if that was snow or anything like that, would be coming in. Let's just scroll down a bit more. Look at another Meteor image there of the UK. Again, another one there, just totally cloud covered. You can't see anything there on that one at all, and if we were to look at that one, we can just about see the outline of the UK with the basically cloud all over it. So on a clear day we'd have a clear image of the UK on a Meteor satellite. So we're just going to scroll down here and have a look at some of the other images that we've got saved here. I changed the setting so it actually saves about a month worth of images. So yeah, we're looking for just sort of some strange weather patterns and things like that. We've got a failed image there actually, a Meteor M2 failed image that's not turned out very well at all, that one. But yeah, we've got a few good ones to look at. I mean, that looks like a nice good clear image, doesn't it there, that one of the UK there. We've got some cloud cover coming over and things like that, but not a lot. There is some, sometimes you get some really good images, and sometimes you can get some really bad images. So let's go click forward a page here as well. and we'll just scroll down and we'll have a look and see if we can spot any interesting images. Well, I mean, looks kind of interesting, this NOAA 18 one here from the 13th. We've got a big swirl there of cloud cover that's just about to come over the UK. We can see on that one, and it looks quite good on a thermal one as well. Well, let's have another scroll down and let's scroll back a few more pages and see what we've got here. You always do get a couple of failed images. That's quite normal, and it's quite normal for the Meteosat as well, to get failed images on that. That looks actually quite an interesting one. We've got a swirl of cloud cover there, but it's not very clear when we actually open the image. This is another problem you have with Meteor satellite, this distortion at the bottom here. It's actually something to do with the satellite and not the receiving end. So we'll just scroll down and we'll have another look. There's another quite good Meteor one. Again, you can just about see the UK there and a swirl in the middle of the cloud cover. Let's go back another page. Oh, there we go. There's some really really interesting ones with the cloud swirling over the UK there. Just basically white band there with a swirl going across it of the cloud cover. You can see on the thermal image there that it was obviously a very wet day. We've got a couple of images there in a row that are very, very similar to that. Well, that's another very interesting image, isn't it? That very dark cloud cover and a swirl as well going across there, coming over the UK. That was on the 7th of December. So let's just go back here and have a look, see what we've got. We've got a bit of a clearer, slightly clearer Meteor image. Now that's quite not too bad a Meteor M2-3 image for the UK. I mean, that's a reasonable good quality image. It's a nice clean capture, and yeah, that's a really sharp and crisp image. You can see the UK clearly on that one. Lots of cloud cover over the top end of Europe there, but yeah, good clear picture that day of the UK. And we've got some other ones there with bits of swirls going across them of bad weather. We did have some bad weather at the beginning of the month, so it is kind of expected. Now that's an interesting one there. We've got a NOAA 18 one. It looks like NOAA 18 was slightly off centre and wasn't actually pointing at anything, so it's pointing over the ocean somewhere when that one was captured, hence the quality of it. So it was a passover, good enough quality to capture, but there's no sign of land anywhere over that one at all. You'll notice on all these images that they're all slight, you know, they aren't the UK isn't perfectly lined up. That's because when the satellite moves around, it's never going to stay in the same place, if you like, when it takes its picture of the UK. So all the images do look kind of like offset a bit. Interesting one there over Europe that day. You see the UK and the rest of Europe over there on that one. We've got another one here which looks like, yeah, another bit of the back end of Europe. I thought that was going to be something else. We've got Meteor satellite one there. Not a bad one. It's just the whole of the Europe there covered in cloud cover that day. We'll just go back a bit further as well, just to see what we've got in some of these captures here. So we've got mixed cloud cover, and particularly like the Meteor ones, because you do sometimes get some good images. Shame about the breakup on that, but you can see the UK in there in that one. So this is the type of quality you can accept and expect from the satellite as they pass over. So reasonable image quality for the captures, and depending on the type. You don't have to have all these selected, so you don't have to capture and render all these different formats. You can pick the formats that you want. It's all in the settings and things like that, so it is possible to do that. So let's go back just one more page there and see what we've got. We've got a couple more on there, some reasonably good captures, but yeah, just wanted to show you that and just basically go over the captures that I've got saved there. So these are the ones that I've got saved. Obviously, like I say, you do see a couple of failures and things like that, some partial failures and almost a complete failure there on that one. It just didn't process properly, but this is a known issue with the Meteor satellite, and you get this as well on NOAA 15. If you're capturing NOAA 15 images, I think that's broken at the moment, so you get that. So I always get good ones from NOAA 19, NOAA 18, and occasionally, you know, Meteor 1 will fail, but generally it's quite good. And people like the Meteor images because the quality of them is reasonably good quality from the particular Meteor satellites that you can capture from. So yeah, just wanted to show you that and see what you think of those images. I'm using RaspiNOAA version 2 to capture these on a Raspberry Pi. If you check out my other videos on YouTube on the M3 BIK channel, you can see various guides of how to set RaspiNOAA up. If you're new to using the software, I'll show you how to set it up. But this is the web interface where you can go in and view images, and you can see when the next pass is coming over, 1922. So basically there's a pass coming over now, so the current time is 1929, so it'll be in the process of capturing that Meteor satellite as we're actually talking, while we're looking at the captures here. So that'll be going in the background on the Raspberry Pi. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you found this video interesting, just looking at some random captures of mine. But there you go, that's the captures I've got saved. And one thing I will say as well, I do copy them from my Raspberry Pi to my local PC, because I only keep about a month's worth on the Raspberry Pi. Separate video how you do that anyway. But thanks for watching, everybody, and hope to see you on the next video.